What if the Earth orbited two suns? At first, the idea sounds like something ripped from a sci-fi novel. Two stars hanging in the sky? Not one, two blazing orbs. Not a single golden disk rising every morning, but a pair, one slightly smaller, one slightly brighter, tracing their arcs across a pale, dusty horizon. Imagine waking up in a world like that. Not just a world with longer days, brighter light, or warmer winds, a world reshaped in every way because of its binary heart. In this universe, Earth doesn't quietly circle a lone sun, it spins in an intricate dance between two stars, a giant and its smaller companion. Sometimes closer together, sometimes far apart, both luminous and burning. The days here are different. Shadows don't fall the same way. The air itself behaves like a witness, twisting and shimmering between their opposing glares. Life evolved differently here. Plants adapted to more complex light cycles, growing translucent leaves that shimmer faintly when both stars rise. Animals learned to navigate by double dawns and twin twilights. Humans built their civilizations around a deep understanding of celestial mechanics. Because when you live between two suns, every shift in the heavens can mean the difference between abundance and disaster. At first, it might seem beautiful. The planet spins gracefully between its two stars, orbiting one and then the other in an elongated figure-8 path that stretches across the expanse of space. From the surface, the skies aren't just blue or amber. They can be pale gold one moment, burning crimson the next. In some seasons, both stars rise together, bathing the land in a doubled light that makes every shadow crisp and sharp. At others, one sun dominates, and the second lags far behind, a faint beacon hovering low on the horizon. But this beauty comes with a price. The physics of this dance are brutal. The planet's orbit isn't a stable circle, but a looping path shaped by two massive gravities, pulling from different angles. Sometimes, when both stars align, the planet swings closer, temperatures rising sharply. The seas boil, forests crack under the blazing rays, glaciers collapse. Humans call these the long burns, summer seasons that can last for years. Crops shrivel. Wildlife migrates wildly, and civilizations must adapt or vanish. Then come the long shadows. The planet drifts between its parent stars, deep into a zone where one sun disappears and the other becomes a faint ember. The world cools, nights stretch for days, and ice settles upon once green landscapes. Cities bury themselves underground. Humans cling to warmth, harnessing every ember, every spark as the stars watch. Mankind burrow deep and wait for the warmth to return. Through it all, a fragile balance emerges. Not in permanence, for the balance can and will break, but in a timeless cycle. Humans mark their years not just by the orbit around a sun, but by the resonance between two. A year might be 1.5 times longer than ours, or 2 or 3, depending on where the planet rests between its suns. The passage of time itself is fluid, and to measure it is to measure the dance between gravity and flame. For countless generations, civilizations rise and fall, shaped by this cosmic rhythm. The oldest ruins bear witness to the glory of a double-sun summer when kingdoms of sand and stone blazed across the planet. Their inscriptions tell of golden days when both stars rose at once and the land shimmered with life and abundance. They tell of festivals where music rang for weeks, where farmers planted in rich soil and sailors crossed seas bathed in amber light. But the ruins also whisper of the shadows. Of long nights when ice claimed the seas, when the planet drifted too far from one sun and too close to the other. The stars' competing gravities pulled at the planet's crust, splitting mountains, triggering volcanic eruptions, reshaping the surface every few millennia. The skies would turn ashen, the stars would dim, and when mankind emerged from its shelters, the world was changed. New seas, new continents, new beginnings. Through this crucible came a species resilient and adaptable. Humans learned to read the stars as a second language. They built observatories that mapped the skies with precision, predicting when the next dual rising would come, when the planet would arc closer to one sun and shy away from the other. Their stories and songs spoke of the twin fathers, gods of flame and ember, and the delicate line between their warmth and their wrath. To walk the surface of this world is to witness beauty and terror in equal measure. At twilight, when the brighter sun dips low and the smaller one lingers just above the horizon, the land is bathed in soft crimson and gold. Trees cast long, double shadows. Lakes shimmer like molten metal. The air itself feels charged, humming with energy. Humans and animals alike pause to witness this quiet miracle, a reminder that life can flourish even when pulled between opposing forces.
But beyond the beauty lies the ever-present threat. The planet's orbit shifts slightly every few millennia, influenced by its companion stars. Sometimes these shifts deepen the grip of one sun, making summer longer and more brutal. Other times, a slight tilt sends the planet deeper into the long shadow, and ice advances across the continents. Humans, always vigilant, track these shifts with meticulous precision. They build monuments aligned with solar crossings, libraries filled with star maps, and temples where astronomer priests chart the heavens. The planet doesn't just revolve between its stars. Its people revolve with it, generation upon generation, an endless dance of adaptation and resilience. In this world, time is measured in spaces between light. The rising of one star, the waning of another. The moment when both hover in the morning mist, faint orbs hanging like forgotten moons. Humans live with one eye on the ground and one on the skies, knowing that their fate rests upon the delicate threads of gravity and light. The planet spins in a cosmic balance that can shift at any moment. Through countless generations, myths arise. The dance of the twin suns becomes a symbol of duality, life and death, abundance and famine, warmth and cold. Poets write of the suns as siblings, sometimes companions, sometimes rivals. The stars rise and fall, and with them, civilizations flourish and collapse. To walk upon this planet is to walk upon the edge of immortality and vulnerability. The surface itself reminds its people every day that life is a gift granted by precarious forces. The oceans, forests, and plains bear witness to countless epochs shaped by the interplay of light and gravity. To live here is to accept that nothing is certain except change. And yet, despite the harshness, despite the long nights and brutal days, life endures. Humans cling to this world, reshaping themselves and their communities to match its rhythm. They harness its winds, draw warmth from its dual suns, and learn to sing songs that bridge the silence between stars. They raise children who will one day witness the suns rise together and fall apart, teaching them that beauty lies not in permanence, but in the moments between. In the end, a world with two suns is more than a planet. It's a testament to resilience, a reminder that life finds a way, no matter how improbable the circumstances. Under the gaze of its twin stars, humanity doesn't merely survive, it shines. Not as a lone beacon, but as part of a cosmic dance that stretches far beyond its fragile skies. Here, between the twin flames of the heavens, a planet spins. Its surface whispers stories of countless generations. Its people look to the skies, hopeful and wary, knowing that their fate rests upon the delicate threads of gravity and light. And as long as those threads hold, as long as the stars rise and set, life goes on. A quiet miracle, a witness to immortality, a reminder that even between two burning suns, beauty can flourish. Hey bro, subscribe to the channel. There are a lot of interesting things here.